Hey everybody, Tyler Ketchum here. Welcome to another Ramble on a Song, where I let you in on some of the background of these tunes and just where they came from. Here we go. Alright, Need It or Not. I play this in the key of E, capo 2, which technically makes that E flat, I believe. This is one of the first songs that I wrote the guitar riff before I started on the lyrics, and I've got a few songs like that, but most of my stuff starts with the lyrics and a few chords. But this one, I had just moved to Boise. I just quit my job, my main job I'd had for 3.5 years, building trailers at Keystone RV. It was a good solid job, and I'd met a girl that was living in Boise, and I'd gone down and visited a couple times, and quickly realized that there was a bigger music scene there, and I was playing music on the weekends, and that's what I really wanted to do, and it just felt like the right time. And so quit my job, moved to Boise. I was looking for gigs. I didn't know anybody in the music scene yet, thinking maybe I needed to get a part-time job, but I was trying to hold out. I had some money saved up. I think I had like $800, and so I was quickly looking for gigs and kind of stressing out about it and needing to get a gig to pay the rent. And so I was at home a lot at the apartment that I was living in, and had a lot of time to kind of sit back and write. And I had just started collecting vinyl, so I had a bunch of John Cougar Mellencamp that I was just obsessed with. I just started kind of listening to the rock country. Before that, it was full on country or full on rock or full kind of the mainstream stuff, older mainstream stuff. And I was just starting to get into some of the things that the music that was intertwined with rock country and all kinds of other stuff. So I really wanted to write a song that was a little more rock and more upbeat. I needed some more of those type of songs. So listened to the John Mellencamp. I think it was Authority song. Kind of has like a walk thing. Maybe it's in G. I don't remember exactly. I don't think I ever learned the lick, but I wanted something like that, and he kind of sings, and then there's the riff. He sings, there's the riff again. I was like, I want to write something like that. So that's kind of how this song started, and eventually I came up with that, the riff. So messed around with that for a while, and then eventually started putting down lyrics and the influences. I wanted to write a song that had rock and country, but since I was going for that, that's kind of where the lyrics led to. I'll just start going through it. Let's see. Having fun and making money to you may sound like a joke. I just quit my job. People were, my friends, oh, you're moving to Boise for music. I had support from everybody that were my close friends, but I'm sure they were still a little like, man, it's kind of a big leap. I had a lot to learn at the time. About writing music, playing music, the music business. I had no idea. I think I thought I was ready at the time, and which, that was probably a good thing, because I wouldn't have taken the plunge if I wouldn't have felt like I was ready to do it for real. Little did I know I had a lot to learn. So that line, having fun and making money to you may sound like a joke. That's how I was feeling. You got to break it to make it. Lord, I'm going broke. I'm writing and erasing. My mind and pen are flowing fine, but it makes it kind of tough when reality and truth don't rhyme. That last line, I feel like I got that. I was listening to a Steve Earle interview, and it wasn't the exact line, but it was something to that effect. It was reality and truth don't rhyme. Truth and reality don't rhyme. I didn't write down the exact thing, but it gave me the the inspiration to come up with that. And what is the other line? I think I heard on a radio advertisement, you got to break it to make it. And I thought, oh, well, that's really cool. So I put that in there as well. let's get down to the chorus. Here's where I was talking about. I just started listening to like Graham Parson and stuff like that had rock and country mixed together, and I just thought it was great. So, rock's got rhythm, country's my condition. Put them both together and try to make a living. Want what you need what you got. That's the only way you know you need it or not. So I just moved from pretty much my hometown, my home area, and I think everybody's got that time where they, even if they're just moving to a new house, they kind of go through all their shit and throw stuff out, stuff they don't need, stuff they've had forever. And so I was kind of doing that. So that was kind of the feel for want what you need what you got. Don't have your expectations too high. If you can live with a little bit, you might get a lot further. So then we go down to verse 2. Choose your way of life, choose your occupation. Try to make the best out of every single situation. I'm just doing what I do. I can't be who I ain't. Strumming this flat top box and scratching off the paint. I just wanted to play music. That's what I was trying to do. Choose your occupation. I just quit my occupation to do what I wanted. I needed to do this other job that I felt inspired by. And music was always kind of the thing that I had that maybe my friends didn't have. I was a little better at that than I was all the other stuff that I grew up doing. So it felt like my thing and felt important enough to give it a go, and just make the best out of whatever came. The line flat top box, strumming this flat top box and scratching off the paint. I grew up listening to I think Roseanne Cash is the first version of the flat top box song that I heard, and later on found the Johnny Cash version. But I always loved that song. My mom played it when I was growing up, and so I just wanted to use flat top box. And then scratching off the paint, guitars don't actually have paint on them, but it rhymed, more of a lacquer, but it works. When you're writing, you can make those little changes, and if it's weird enough, or if it makes sense enough, people will get it and maybe even like it more because it's a little weird, a little not technically correct. So then then we go back to the chorus, which we've talked about already. Rock's got rhythm, country's my condition. I wanted to play rock and roll music and wear a cowboy hat. Those are the people that I liked. And the rest of the chorus there. Verse 3, it could be a while before you see what you're going to see. Originally that was, it could be a while before you saw what you're going to see. Or see what you're going to saw, I think is what it was. And when I finally finished this song, it was a few years later after I met Johnny, our guitar player, and we were working on an album. We actually had to record our album twice because we had several different drummers. My good friend Ben Brault was our drummer the first time around. We recorded most of the songs, and then it just didn't work out, and he had other stuff to do, and so we ended up having to get a new drummer and then re-record the album again, which I think it was for the better. The songs had changed by that point, and me and Johnny sat down with all the songs, and kind of just went through the lyrics line by line, kind of like we're doing here, and just kind of questioned if it was what I wanted to release or not. Why did I say that, and what reasons did I say it that way? And that was when we just kind of simplified, see what you're going to see. It just flows better, and it's correct, Probably even longer before you are what you want to be. At the time, I didn't know how much work it was going to take to start doing what I want to do on the level that I wanted to do it on. But eventually I found out, and I'm still working at it, But that was just a good line that kind of stays, it stays with you forever, because you've always got something to work on. Do what you do. You can't be who you ain't. You can choose to be the devil, or you can choose to be a saint. Choose to be a good person, choose not to be. It's up to you, really, is what the lyric means. It's up to you to do the right thing and chase after what you feel like you're meant to chase after. And then we go through another chorus and a solo part. I'm gonna have Johnny get on here and do teach some of his licks that he he's come up with over the years for these songs is one of the best. He listens to the lyrics and then, you know, he plays where he's supposed to play. He doesn't step on anything, and that's kind of hard to find. And I can't wait. He'll be on here on the Patreon page and our YouTube page and stuff like that, teaching some of these licks that he came up with. And that's I think that's this song. Thanks for tuning in again, guys and gals. Let me know what you want to hear next. Comment below. And that's it. Adios for now. See you next time.